Okay, so now I've cut all my cards up, or rather placed my words on these cards, and I'm going to now try to unscramble them and make a sentence out of them. But perhaps the best way is to use my color-coded sentence smart chart. You should pull out your chart. It's the one with the green, yellow, and blue and red rectangles, those blocks, and let's use them together to ask the question. So the first question we're going to ask is, where is the verb? Okay? So that's the first question we're going to ask is, where is the verb? That's a really important question. And so what I'm going to do is, obviously the verb is going to be on the yellow card. I'm going to use this as the way I'm going to decode this sentence. So let's take this, one. So I'm going to ask the question, since I asked where's the verb and I've gotten this, I'm going to put a question before this verb. I want to know the subject of this verb. So I'm going to say who or what won. Okay, who or what won? Well, let's see. Which card, and it's going to be a green answer, right? So which card here, is it going to be teammates won? Is it going to be game won? Which of these cards do you think is going to be the best answer to the question, who or what won? I think it's going to be teammates. So right away, I've got a subject for my verb. Okay, so I'm going to put these together now. Let's do this right. So I'm going to move everything out of the way, and now I've got a subject for my verb. Teammates won. Great. Now I'm really on a roll. I'm going to go to my verb and ask verb who or, well, I asked verb who or what. That's my subject. Now I'm going to ask, well, no, right, who or what verb, that's my subject, excuse me. And now I'm going to ask verb who or what, right, verb who or what, won what? And let's see, I only have one green card, so this is going to be the next answer because the green question is going to produce a green answer. So now that I know my subject, teammates won game. That's how that's going to look. Isn't that cool? All right, so teammates won game. Great. Now, obviously, teammates won which game? I'm going to put the here. So now teammates won the game. So I'm doing well now. I've got teammates, my subject, won the game. Now let's go. Now all we have left now are these red cards, right? Championship, his, inspired. Where am I going to put these cards? Well, these are going to answer adjective questions, okay? So now I know this is where's the verb, who or what verb, subject, and verb who or what object, and this is which game, the game, okay? This is an article adjective. Terrific. Now I've got inspired, I've got his, I've got championship. Where am I going to put all of these cards? And I've got this blue card here, when Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury. Where am I going to put all these cards and make this into one sentence? Well, let's match our reds and greens first. Isn't it important to know that these are adjective questions, and adjectives will always talk about nouns? So my nouns are green. These are going to go right next to my nouns, and they're going to answer a question about them. So where should I put championship? In front of which noun? Should I say which teammates, championship teammates, or perhaps which game, championship game? So what do you think? Oh, I agree with you. I'm going to put it here. Yeah. Move this down a little bit too, the championship game. So now I've got the championship game. Let me move this up a bit. Do you see it now? The championship game. All right. So teammates won the championship game. Let's look at the red questions again. Which red question does the word his answer? Maybe which teammates? So we'll go like this. Okay. Which teammates? And it's a his teammates. And I've got also, it's a little messy here. Move this down a bit here. Got my verb there. Okay. All right. Move it down. Okay, great. Now, what about inspired? Let's go to my red questions again. Which does this answer? Maybe, again, which? Is it which game? Which teammates? What do you think it goes? It's going to go next to one of these green cards, one of these nouns. Is it going to go next to teammates? Which teammates? Inspired teammates or inspired game? I don't know. I think it's going to go here, right? Don't you think? His inspired teammates. Okay, I'm just going to move this back over here. Notice I'm moving things around, okay? So now I've got his inspired teammates. And I have one more card left. Where do you think this goes? When Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury. Look at that. So this is going to be, look at my blue questions. Which question does this answer? Well, let's put it here and see what happens. When Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury, his inspired teammates won the championship game, period. Hey, does that work? I think so. That's a great sentence. So which blue question does this answer? Here's my verb. Verb where, verb when, or verb why? Let's see. One where, it doesn't answer that. One why, it doesn't answer that. One how, it doesn't answer that. What about one when? One when. Yes, when Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury. So that's how these cards are going to be arranged as a sentence. And so my sentence is, when Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury, his inspired teammates won the championship game. Wow. Now, hey, you know what you could have done also? What about this card? I could move my blue anywhere. What about if I moved it here? Okay? And I said, down here. Move this over a bit. Now what do I have? His inspired teammates won the championship game when Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury. You see, I could put this blue card anywhere in the sentence, basically, where it makes sense. And it's going to be talking about the yellow. All right? So this is my verb question. So let's write down now what are, but you know what, you want to put it back here? That's fine. Let's write down what questions each card answers. When Willis Reed. We said this answers verb when. So I'm going to write that down. Verb when. One when. Okay. We said this card answers which teammates. We said his teammates. So this is which. Okay. And then now it goes to his teammates. Okay. We say again, this answered which teammates? Or what kind of teammates? What kind of teammates? That's fine. What kind of teammates? What kind of teammates? His inspired teammates. And we know that this answers who or what verb? Who or what one? Who or what verb? So that's my subject. I'm writing kind of quickly here. Forgive my hieroglyphical handwriting. That's my subject. Who or what verb? Okay. And this is going to be my verb, right? That's my yellow card. This is where's the verb. It's going to be an action verb, okay? All right, that's an action verb. And then we're going to have which championship, the championship, which, okay, again, which, because all articles answer which. Well, this one certainly does. And which game? What kind of game? The championship game. And this answers won what? This is my verb what? Okay, so this is going to be what? This is going to be my object. You are correct. So now take a look at what I have. I have verb where. I have when Willis Reed made a surprising comeback from a severe injury. His inspired teammates won the championship game. That is my sentence, okay? And so take a look at that, and you'll see that this sentence answers verb where. It answers which one. It answers what kind. It answers who or what verb. It answers where is the verb. Okay? It answers which one again, adjective, which again, and finally, verb what, an object. You see that? So that's how you can color code and unscramble your sentences so that they make sense. So let's try it again with another sentence type, and you'll see how powerful this can be to help you figure out what goes where and why in a sentence, and what are the relationships, okay? Notice the red-green relationships, blue-yellow relationships, okay? And yellow-green relationships. Great job.